Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Lisa. I am a longtime scrapbooker who has gone to memory planning and a happy planner. And I am obsessed with planners and I love to decorate them. I have 1, 2, 3 planners going, 4 if you count this one, and then happy planner journal. And I just realized even my little notebook, this is where I track my videos, even that's happy planner. I didn't realize I was such a supporter. Anyways, I don't do many of these videos, but since every video of mine journaling and memory planning, I thought I would show, I think I did 1 or 2 of these, show how I use my actual planner for planning and my functional. And the main reason I never did this was because I didn't want information out about my job, but I figured out a different way I could do this. So this is also a happy planner, and this is called the Organized by Happy Planner. I hope they make this again because I want one again for next year, because this works perfect for my work planner. I love the dashboard layout for my work planner. But I find the spiral, the thinner, just so much more convenient because it goes everywhere with me. So I'm hoping they have them because I haven't seen 2026 yet. So I love this. I love the dashboard for work. So I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to use the Live Low Posh neutral elements, and I picked out this design. I only have 1 page of it, so I'm going to make this work. Which is fine because this is very functional for me. So that's kind of why I don't ever do these videos, because it's not like exciting. But I know people do like to plan. So I'm in charge of multiple like properties, we will say. So I have 12 different properties that I'm in charge of. So, excuse me. So I will list each of them here, and then I kind of track things throughout the week with them. So I don't really do this as a priority list. I list my properties and then each task that maybe is due that week. That's just how I do it. Let me start decorating. I do know one of the main reasons I looked for something different was because the Happy Planner changed they changed their layout, because now they have it like cut in half, I think. And so that's why I was looking for something new for the dashboard. And I wasn't a big fan of that, but now I'm almost thinking I could, and I'll tell you about my thoughts about this. So I don't usually use this for the weekend. If I have something, I'll maybe put it here, and I don't usually use this part. So I usually let myself decorate this, and I usually just decorate a little here and leave something there. So that's what I normally do. So I want to do this dash down here for sure. I use these pokers to get my stickers off, especially my clear ones. I get that at Dollar Tree. Sorry, my voice is a little rough. I just woke up a little while ago. I always have okay, I want to put the desk at least flat, right? And oops. So yeah, I get those at Dollar Tree, and they come in a 2-pack. I love them. They work great for me. Okay, so I'm gonna put that desk there, and then I thought, well, I want to do the little file cabinet right next to it. And I want to do her. I'll put the file cabinet here, or the little drawers. Okay, and then I'll do one of these girls over here, and then maybe I'll do one over there. Yeah, I've used this all year, and it's worked out very, very good for me. So I definitely plan on using it again. Okay, so let me kind of show you where I am for my functional. So what I do, first thing I do is I do a header here every day. And the reason I do that, because I write like what's the main thing from that day, like where I'm going. Because so like on Mondays I work from home, so I wouldn't write in here that I work from home. But say I have appointment or I have something going on, I'll put that in there. And I do try to like schedule things. Okay, so I have this, and I was going to use black, I think, because I have a black here. Okay, yeah. I think I was going to use these two colors. So I'll usually write where I'm going. Sometimes I use this for meal planning. This particular week I won't, because my husband's going to be out of state for 2 weeks on a hunting trip, and so it's just me and the dogs, and I'll probably have cereal. Okay, I already put this in here because I didn't want to forget that. I usually don't like to write in my planner until so I could leave important. It's not a big deal, but I have a lot of conference calls on Monday, so I use this for my notes for my calls, because I have to relay that later on my own call with my people. So this I use different every week. It all depends. So I usually just put let me get another one of these. Let me get 2 of these. Okay. I just cover it, and then I'll decide that particular week, it's a little crooked, what I'm using it for. And I usually cover up this one. No, I'm not going to do a box. I'll tell you why. I forgot. I stopped doing that because it wasn't working. I do cover up priorities. Now, what I will do here, so sometimes, like this particular book, what am I, Live Love Posh book right here. This book didn't come with boxes or anything functional. So what I would do, let me see. I have these dual dot pens. So I will make my bullet points with these. I just gotta find the right color. I just gotta find the right color. These are my notes from the other day. Let's see. One's like a little fade. There's that one. And if you haven't used these or seen these, they're amazing. So you can go really big dot, or you can do little tiny dots, and they make like the perfect circle. They do bleed through a lot. That's the only thing. Look at it, bled through there. That's the only bad part, is it does bleed through. So I've learned not to, I think this one will work, not to press too hard. So Monday has a lot. So I usually go way over in here, but I just thought maybe I'll kind of do what Happy Planner is doing, splitting them up so that I can do 2. Oh, I went crooked here, but that's okay. So I can do 2. Now, I normally, and I'll show you, let me show you a week. Let's look at last week. So this was my last week, and this is what I mean. I write out my properties, address, or property numbers, and then each task is due. This is messy. Actually, this is the week before. This is messy. It is not pretty. This week I was on vacation, but I wrote a list of things I wanted to do while I was on vacation, which I went to Nashville. So this was the week So you can see it's ugly. It's not pretty. It's very functional, but I still like it a little bit decorated. I was going to show that I work from home on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I travel throughout my properties, and then I'm home a lot. So I'm thinking I don't write a lot on these days normally, but it looks like I did these last few weeks. But they're really light in those weeks. So like this, like Monday is a lot, and then not much. So I had a thought of, I don't know. I say that, but it looks like it was pretty full. Doing it divided. I don't really like this peachy, but I think once I bring something over from here, it'll, like something from here, it will be good. Let's see. What do I want to bring over here? Something small, because Monday, like I said, is very busy. But let me finish my thought. I am so sorry. I do that a lot. If you're new here, I talk a lot. I don't edit unless there's something I really need to edit. Because I just find it so fun just talking. And like when I haven't done a video in a while and talked to, what my cabinet in front of me, my planner, I feel like, oh, I miss talking to everybody, even though no one talks back to me. Yeah. Anyways, so I was thinking about maybe doing the half and half. So like doing my things for work and things for home. So I thought I was going to try that this week. Let me see. Do I like this better? So these are new markers I just bought. I went to TJ Maxx. I got these King Art twin tip acrylic paint. And I like these because it's like they stay on top. And these don't bleed through. But these aren't the dot ones. And I love the dots. Okay, let's focus, Lisa. All right, let me just try one of these. Yeah, see, this one would have been perfect too. I'll go over that. I know it's weird. It's not a big deal. But, okay, so I was going to do that. So, maybe like work and then home. And another thing I really want to do is sometimes not write so many dots. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't set myself up that I had to do all these things for work or for home at night, because by the time you get home, you might not feel like it. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess there. Thursday is probably my least busy day for work as far as things that need to be done, because most of my staff is off that day. I wonder if I should have just did a line. I don't love this look, but this is something I'm just trying this week. Friday's busy. Okay, so we'll see how this looks, or how this goes this week. All right, where am I going to decorate? I got to put this little lady somewhere. I might be going to see my daughter this weekend, which, maybe I'll just put her right in the flowers. No, big decisions here. I'll put her right here. It's okay if she covers up. Less thing for me to do. All right, I want to use this whole page. Oh, think I can? Maybe. So today is Saturday. Saturday, what? 25th? I don't even know. Yeah, 25th. And do I want to do that? Yeah, because I can start my names down. I can start my names here and do that because I have plenty of space. And I'm just woke up and fed my dogs, and I'm just gonna relax this morning. I don't have any plans. My husband wants to go to lunch somewhere over in Canada, which we live really close to the Canadian border. So we'll go over there sometimes for lunch or just for something to do. The Canadian border is literally see my scissors. I usually leave everything out. The Canadian border is like 4 miles from here. 4 or 5 miles. Oh, hold on. Can you believe I only have one pair of scissors? I have no idea. Oh, here they are. Yeah, so we go over. We're not far from Ottawa. I'll have to go to Toronto and watch the World Series, but oops, I just cut the planner. That's okay. Toronto's about 4 hours for us, 4.5. So yeah, other than that, we have no plans. And I love days like that. Now, my husband's the opposite. He always wants to go do something. So we have totally different kind of jobs. Like I said, I travel here. I'm home every night usually, but I'm always on the go. Excuse me. And so when I get home on Fridays, I just want to be home. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to drive anywhere. I just want to be home, enjoy my house. And he's like, he works in an office, so he's always like, sitting, and so, oops, I gotta get these off. Okay. How about this purse for her? I'm ruining these stickers. Why aren't they coming up? There we go. Sometimes they do scratch or poke, but it doesn't really. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to put these? Here. So I can't really decorate a lot on this, as you can tell. I was hoping to use all of these, but I don't really know if I can. Let's see. But anyways, yeah, my husband always wants to go do something on the weekend, and I just want to stay home in my house and just be home. I mean, I like to go to lunch or go to the, store if I need to, but I just love it. The older I get, the more I love. Is that oh no, that's a makeup brush. Is that a flashlight? Okay, Lisa. I don't know why I would put a makeup brush anywhere. And I'll put it here. I don't know. Yeah, so I do think I'm going to have to probably go over to Canada and have lunch today. Because he really wants to do that. So I try to compromise and do something like that on a Saturday. Because Sunday's football and I don't move for football. I don't move for football unless it's, I'm gonna put that here. Unless, sometimes I do go with my brother on Sundays to a few pubs to have some drink and watch some football. Because I belong to a lot of football pools, and so once in a while I'll go to see the people that I'm in all these pools with, the guys. My husband and I will go. I'm one of the few girls in every pool for football. But, sorry, my chair is so squeaky. Okay, so what else do I have? We don't need an extra pair of shoes. We got this little briefcase thing. Think I could use these all? Maybe. Put that here. Where are we going to put the plant? Oh, I know where I'm going to put the plant. Do you know where I'm going to put the plant? What is this? Like a cabinet purse? I don't know. We'll put that there. Put that there. Cut that off. Now, okay. So we got this. I don't know where the heck to use a pair of shoes. But I'm going to, because I said I'm going to use it all. Okay. And like I said, I don't always use everything. Like I only use so many here. Is that weird being floating? Who knows? I'm gonna put that here. Blends right in. And then I have this little thingamajigger. I'll put that over here. And then these books, I already have books here. Or here. I don't know. Put those there, and then I'll put the shoes. I do need to get some shoes. I do need to go shopping and get some shoes. I don't know. I'll just put those there. Okay. So this is my functional planner. So I'll show you what I do here. Okay, so I will put my, we don't have as many tasks due as we were having a ton of tasks. So I like to make checklists for different things due. Okay. So, and then what I usually do is, I didn't need to go this high. Oh, that's ugly. Let me get a newer one. Sorry about the shaking. So I usually just go, and I usually do like this, like that. So I can list what I want them to be. And then I will let me see. I'm going to do their names instead of their property numbers. Let me finish this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did that, got that done. So one of the things I always track is like which day, they all take different days off. So like he always takes the Wednesday off, and then I will look and see what day off they have that particular week. That way I'm never bothering them if they're off for the day. I don't like to bother them or message them or anything. And that way I know if also I'm going to that property, if who's going to be there. So I normally at this point would get my work computer out, and I would see, okay, what's in my schedule there, where I'm going, what I'm doing. But I had it with me last night when I went with my brother. And I left it in his car. So I'm sure he'll realize it at some point today and bring it back to me. I'll send him a message. I feel like this is the only one that doesn't have a little cute thing here. That's sad. I think it'll survive though. So I really can't for this particular week, because I know where I am next week. I don't know this far ahead where I'm going to be or what I'm going to do. But there's a few things like I always know is happening in my life. The first thing I do. And that is payroll. Oh, sometimes I like to go like this too. Okay, so I always do payroll. I always do my emails on a Monday. And I always check my tasks, see what they are for the week, fill them out. I think this is a week I have something due to, but okay, I'm going to leave that for now because it's the first of the month. So, there's a few more things. So again, I'm going to try something new this particular week. I'm going to, leave this for like, I'm going to write work and then here, home. I didn't leave myself room to do that. Maybe here, work, home. When my husband's away, I tend to get more done. That's just how it is. I have the house to myself, and I usually like clean it once, and then it stays like perfect while he's away. But it's quiet, and it gets a little lonely, especially that my oldest is 24, lives away, has her own life, and my youngest is away at college, but she's not too far, so I get to see her often, as you probably, if you watch my videos, you know. In fact, she's coming tonight. She nannies for a lot of children, so tonight she's going to be watching some children close to where we live, so she gets done late, so she's just going to come here and stay the night. My girl works 3 jobs. I'm so proud of her. And we don't ask her to by any means, you know, because she goes to college full time and she's a year ahead in college. So it's not like we ask her, but she works, she's going for elementary education to be a teacher. And so she works at the college daycare during the week. And like, so if her classes get done at noon on Monday, she goes from noon to 5:30 to the daycare and works. You know, they work around her. Oh, sorry about that. My husband popped up wondering what we were doing today. So he is on call this weekend. So he has to work either one day of the weekend, so either Saturday or Sunday. So we're talking what day to do. So he's going to go work 11 to 7 today. And that way we can have tomorrow off and watch football together and go to lunch in Canada. So he's getting ready to go to work. So yeah, so now I have all day and night alone, nothing to do. Let's see what my best friend's doing. So I can't remember what I was saying before. So this is, like I said, this isn't pretty. And maybe I'll come back later in the week and record how it went and how it's filled out and how this worked for me. You know, doing the home tasks and the work, you know, dividing it. So maybe the new dashboard that Happy Planner came out with will work for me this year. But I think that is all for now. I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button. I meant to say that in the beginning because I do not get a lot of likes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.